What's up, everybody? This is Shadow 102089 coming at y'all with another video. Today, I actually want to show everyone how you can actually upgrade your players to, to I don't want to say necessarily good or great, but useful. A useful player without using too many coins, having to add money into the game. Because, hey, some people just don't have the funds, some people are kids, and some people just want to have a useful player so they can get a bunch of W. Let's get into this, right? So first you want to go to management. We're going to get the management right here. Alright, right? You want to find what position you want to use. I use small forwards. That's for my Joey's Prestige 4. I'm going to get my other small forwards to Prestige 4. But you have to choose a position, any position. So for example, if you want shooting guard, get Fred, right? Ain't nothing wrong with Fred. I like Fred. Fred's a good person. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to spend another 30K for 2 more players. But yeah, you want shooting guard? Take Fred. Good shooting guard to start off with. Get Carolina. Get Kim. These are going to be players you want to use. Alright. Next thing you want to go to the shop. Alright, so in the shop you want to go to the FS album. This is where you can get upgrades for your player. Now, I was talking about shooting guard before, right? You want to roll on the shooting guard album. I don't care what card you're looking for. If you want to upgrade your shooting guard, you always roll shooting guard album. Don't roll for point guard album and try to upgrade your shooting guards. Don't try to go for small forward album and try to upgrade your shooting guards. And you might say, hey, I want a secondary position. That's fine. Your main position shooting guard. If there's a card there that's not for your shooting guard, you'll get it. Don't go to small forward and say, yo, I want to roll for Joey. You might get something for William. You don't have William, guess what? Card can't be used. I made this mistake. This is what I'm trying to tell you folks. You don't want to roll for small forwards. You're trying to emphasize on shooting guards. Especially if you don't have all the small forwards. You end up getting a card. It'll be 5 stars. You don't know how good the card is, so you don't want to spend $15,000 on a William, and you go like, oh yeah, I got this card. It might go like 3-pointer plus, 24. You go like, oh, that sounds good, but this 3-pointer only 100. So you get 124. That still isn't useful. So you spend $15,000 on a guy who will get you plus 24 3-point shot. So think about it. You spend $15K for a guy you may not like using, and a card that you're not going to want to be using for him. So it's not beneficial. Never spend money because you necessarily have the card. Spend it if you want to use the player, and if you have cards, hey, more power to you. So, but your secondary position, if you're gonna have a shooting guard, I'm gonna tell you, get a big man. Use power forwards, use centers, but you can still roll on the shooting guard album. And if it's a card that's not for Kim or Fred or Carolina, guess what? Card used for everybody else. Use that to put on your center, use that to put on your power forward. You cannot disbenefit it. Right? So let's say, for instance, you want to upgrade point guards. Hey, I'm not going to advise you to, but I promise you. Even trying to look for like a certain card, like a dunk card, guess what? It's going to be your shooting guard album. And you might say, oh, what if I want it for my small forward? Don't roll for small forward. Because what if you roll for small forward and you get it for another player that you don't have? Now let me show you why I'm saying not to, right? You're going to be prestiging these players. The XP drink right there, one of them costs $1,500. The manual costs $750 for your position. Beginner album, okay, you say it's not that much. $250, $500, $1,500. You're not just using one book. You're going to have to get at minimum like 6 of these for each prestige. So I think for your first prestige, you spent like almost at least $5,000 for the XP drink. You have to spend for the XP drinks, the beginner album, intermediate album, and the position album manual. So you spend on 4 different things, and each one is gonna take at least $1,000. So let's say for instance you had to get 2 of each, even though that's not the case. So 2 beginner be $1,000, intermediate at least $1,000. Manual, small format, at least $1,000. That adds up. You can't afford to be trying to upgrade players that you may not want. and in other positions, that's a lot of money. So let's say, for instance, you get everything for like your shooting guard, and he's in prime position, like you don't need any more cards for them, and you got centers, yo, go for the center album. If you got shooting guards and it's just the way you like it, you want to roll for small forwards, because you have small forwards, go for small forwards. But I'm telling you, let's say, for instance, your shooting guard like is at peak form, right? You might go, yo, I can still roll for small forward. But if you don't have other small forwards, I'm going to advise you not to. Because you only have Joey, you'll roll a card. You're going to say, oh, yeah, it's a great card. It's a 5-star card. You're going to say, Amanda. You don't have it. Guess what? You want to use that card? You got to say, well, 15,000. You ain't saving up 15,000. All right. So let's go back. Let me show y'all my William, right? Because I got some cards for him. You know, see the 5 stars, the 4 stars? Look, long distance dunk chance, mid range. Like I got everything full. I mean, I wish my Saturday card was better. I wish my Wednesday card was better. But like, it's something. That's why I'm constantly rolling on small forwards. Because I don't want to roll on a shooting guard and I get a card and it could be 5-star or 4-star, but then it's not for him. And you might go, oh, what if it's a common card? You might get a common card in shooting guard. You can get a common card and everything, so that's invalid. You don't need that. You just roll for the position you want. Right? And rolling for these, you'll potentially can get better stat boosts. So, I mean, a lot of people prestige their players to get, like, you know, the +2s, the +3s, and the skills. I have nothing wrong with you rolling for the skills. But if you're looking for just pure stats, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be bad prestiging and leveling up. You'll get your stats. But you want to further boost in your stat, well, you're going to have to go for these albums. And yes, the FS albums is a gamble. It is. Right now, like when I get stuff and I go like, oh, it's not useful for this player, sometimes I don't even, like if I see a card, I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't even need it. Now you can sell it, but I just hold on to a bunch of like cards if I'm going to start getting them. But I will start rolling the other positions soon. The secondary position is my power forward. I'm going to be growing the power forward next. But until then, constantly small forward. So if I end up getting something that's like a 4-star card and it's like a Thursday, and all my small forwards have Thursday cards at 5 stars, I wouldn't want a 4-star Thursday card if the 5-star cards are good just the way I want them. I'm going to go over to the power forward and use that common card. Because the uncommon card is going to be just for basically your position at small forward. And I don't mean this is going to say uncommon. You're going to have like Williams' face, for example, if I have small forward. Or Joey's face. Or Amanda's face. Point blank, you roll for a certain position, it might be for that one player. So you don't want to roll out your position, get a card that you cannot use. But it's Shadow 102089. I'm going to highlight you on the next video. Peace.